Hey, and what's going on, guys? Welcome to an FTG live series here, American Outback number 7. And Ryan, that was a low blow, dude. It was so low, man. Oh my God, it was low. Yes. Yes, couple of things right off the start. Let me tell you what I'm gonna do today. Probably gonna go ahead and try to get sheep up and going. Cows are pretty much taken care of. I've got some other crop stuff I can do. Want to possibly look into getting manure spreading and possibly slurry. I don't know. Um, it's a little rough on console just because we don't have the amount of mods that can carry the amount of weight for the slurry that we need. So we'll do the best we can. So good to see you guys. Let's see if we get some. Saw Patrick checked in early, so thank you, Patrick. Also, special right off the top here, I wanted to throw out. I don't know if he's going to watch it later, but joined in AK stream, and he threw a special shout out to me for the channel. Had a lot of nice things to say, and as you can see, we've got American Made Snuff Man is here from his stream. So thank you for coming. And special thanks to AK for throwing out a little shout out my way. Certainly appreciate it, sir. And what's up, Scott? Who else we got here? Chuck, it's always good to see you. Ryan, what is up? Dustin, yes, I love the mod pack. Did a video on it today, so if you want to take a peek at it, kind of breaks through all the tools and goes through. I actually missed a couple. Scott pointed that out, and got a couple on there. So it's actually nice. We got a couple more little things. I'm just speeding up, wait on time here to kind of fly through. Why'd you put it? I have no idea why you put it on Skidsters. What's up, Chevy boy? How you doing, man? What is up, Addy? Good to see you, bud. Man, it's been a long time. It's good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. What's up, Silent Scatty? How you doing, man? Let me get some of this stuff taken on down to the farm as the sun rises. Then, of course, the old nasty fog rolls in. So the couple things that I missed was the leveler. It's actually a big one. It actually does quite a bit of damage. But you don't have a wheel loader version, which was a little bit kind of weird. I mean, I guess you could set it up on tractor or some of the other. I'm obviously going to tractor, but I'm with you, Scott. I don't know exactly why you put that up on the skid steer, but for anyway. We got the manure fork here with the claw front grab. I think it's around 3,500, 4,000 liters. And a little thing about this bucket that I totally missed. I'll go ahead and point this out. Let me, a quick little thing here. Alright. So if you'll notice, it's got a little trap door at the bottom of this bucket. I don't know if you can see it there at the bottom. I totally missed this, glossed over it. I wonder what the heck's special about this mod. Obviously, it's got the side extenders to give you a little more volume. And then I saw this little trap door. So you open it like you would a cover. And I guess if you just want to dump just a small minor bit of whatever's in there, that's kind of weird. But I was like, all right, it's cool. Hey, what's going on, Jules? Oh, your bell busters died off. Sorry about that, man. Oh man, I hear you, Addy. Well, I certainly appreciate it, man. That does mean a lot, man. It's good to see you. I'm glad YouTube is starting to cooperate. Addy's coming all the way over from across the pond, so it is about 4:30 his time, which is absolutely insane. So thank you, bud. I'd agree, Silent Scotty. This is a good one. Even on console, it's a little dry sometimes, but it's getting there. It's getting there. It's getting better. I got one up on you, Scott. Barrel roll Star Fox. What's up, DDM? This is American Outback. This is the newest installment map for PS4, Xbox, Obviously, I couldn't say PC Mac because they got a lot more than we do. Actually, shoot, let me slow down time here. But yeah, this is our newest map. I think it came out maybe a couple weeks ago. Kind of started turning this one into a major dairy farm. So it's a good one, man. I mean, if you guys have not seen it yet, there is I did a video for it today. If you're interested in seeing what all kind of tools you got, some of them actually have some special use, which is pretty cool. There's definitely a few of them that I was not expecting actually turned out to be fairly decent. I was surprised. Yeah, hey, what's going on, Walter? I saw that. Yeah, so hopefully this thing. I mean, I'm gonna have a good bit of work into this map. I mean, you guys have seen me in doing somewhere here close to 7. I think that, yeah, 7 episodes. You drive around the other side here. My wife's laughing at me, rolling her eyes. I get some more subs to come over here and say hey. Hey, what's up, Spencer? Hang on, she needs to tell me something. Hang on a minute. Alright, sorry about that, guys. No, don't do that, Dustin. Then you'll really be up the creek without a battle. Yeah, appreciate that, Spencer. Picked up a few guys. I'm trying to see what the name there was. Let's see. See, I think TikTok came over, Matt, Dave, Gavin, and Mr. X73, and Spencer Carver. So yeah, appreciate it, guys. Yes, with you there on that one, American Snuff. Just gonna call you Snuff, man. Yeah, that would be. It does have some trees on here, and I think you do have I think there is a sell point. Yeah, there is a sawmill, so you can either do your own forestry stuff, or there is periodically scattered throughout the outside of the map. There are some green trees. Any tree that's actually green is cuttable, so. You can do it halfway, but I actually kind of thought I might do that just to clean up some areas here and there. So let's see. Let me go through here and get my thoughts back and get all. She got me all discombobulated. Oh, nice, Addie. So tempted to shout you out and all the bit. Oh yeah. Well, it wouldn't matter, Scott. They wouldn't take note of it. They'd be like, shut up, you little console player. Appreciate that, Silent Scotty. Like to think I am. Of course, that might take the coolness away if I actually think I'm cool. Going old streams. I may go back to it. I may. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I just got burned out of all the small tight maps, and it was actually I don't really like this map all that much, but I do like the fact that it's got some room for some big equipment. You know, stuff like these running some of the bigger dairy farms and those kind of stuff with a little bit bigger operations on this map is actually pretty appealing. I don't think I spend any more or less time on it. It just feels different. Um, FTL streams his life, man. That's sad. What a sad life. I'm just kidding, Scott. How high can you make piles? You mean piles of stuff? Um, Crops and whatnot? Let me see what I'm gonna see what all I've got here. I'm kind of catching up on this map, so cleanliness factor here. So just want to make sure, because cows, probably if I can, I may buy some more, and definitely going to get some sheep going. But I need to tell you what we'll do. Let's do this, because I know this has got to be done. Let's drive this little joker up there. Let's go ahead and get. I got to get 19. One is probably ready. Two's grass fields. There's the only 3 on this particular map that I have. So let's go up here and see what 19's got going on. I know it's got stuff growing on it, but definitely need to get it fertilized and then get the harvester on it. So, you know, honestly, Didi, I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure if we have a limit. I mean, I know there's a limit if you're going inside of anything that has a constrained side, like if you're going inside of a building, a grain storage. If you're just going to dump in the middle of the open field, my assumption is that as long as you don't have a ceiling cap, you know, like silage bunkers, you can fill them up until they're like perfectly flat on top, because they have a boundary box. But if you're just dumping it in a field, I would think as long as you can get your trailer up to the top of the hill, it'll still continually keep putting it on top of one another. And I missed my turn there, but I'll just come up on the other side. We'll take the long way. Yeah, Old Streams is good. The only thing, you know, with Old Stream that, and it really never was a huge problem with me. I mean, the only thing with it was you just had to do small equipment. And for some odd reason, it just feels weird doing things that you could take. We'll just take this for instance. We'll take Field 19. Field 19, honestly, hiring a worker probably does not take any longer than me doing any of the fields on Old Stream by myself by hand. I think actually Old Stream would probably be fun with a crowded multiplayer crew. I actually think it would be fun, but it is a little on the small side. Oh shoot, I missed it. Alright, let's at least get this one down. I sped up time through the night and I shouldn't have. That King of the Hill pile. Yeah, that would be cool. We can make it a contest. I don't know how we do it though, because that's the one thing like that sucks with console, is that you can't just mod in. You know, you can't just mod in a bunch of crop. You'd have to like harvest it all and find some way to like do it. But it'd be cool to do a contest like that. It'd be nice. Black sheep money does in the future as treat. Yes, that's probably the one bad thing, and that's probably the one thing that gets a lot of people. That's the one thing I would guarantee that gets them off scale with it, I guess. That's the one thing for me anyway. I really kind of got on my nerves, and to really do any logging, especially on console when there's not availability to anything but really the vanilla mods. It makes it tough, because you already don't have any money. You don't really make a lot of money on Old Streams either. But then I guess if you mod it in, it's fine. But still, though, it seems like everything's a little bit overkill. Might need to download that map quest mod. Yeah, oh man, Ryan's in a mood tonight. Alright, so I'll at least get this last one here, at least get it put on here with a little bit of little fertilizer on this. I'll let that go ahead and go, and I'll go ahead and get this guy going here. Yes, I was curious to see what you guys thought. What's your overall, if you guys have had a chance to dive into the CSZ pack, if you guys like that or not. I think it's a good one. It's not quite as big as the Kotek stuff. Any of that stuff's actually a lot bigger. It moves a lot more stuff, but I think overall, especially if you're doing a light, medium heavy map, I think I think all that stuff's pretty good. Ryan Brook chat. Yeah, it's all good, man. I had a guy started. I actually got started a lot later than I actually wanted to. What's up, Big B? Y'all give me 5 here. Well, not even 5 minutes. Just give me 20 seconds here to run the dog out. Okay, I am back. And Stuff Man, have I tried? Played? Yes, I did. I don't know, we did probably, I'd say 9 or 10 episodes on Law Folds. Did some multiplayer there. Huge map. I've actually thought about bringing that one back, and I don't like playing it as a single player. Got a few things most guys here in chat know I'm kind of waiting on to see if I can get my audio fixed through my stream capture device. But yeah, I would definitely like to move into multiplayer and do Law Folds multiplayer, whether that be dairy or, I don't necessarily know if I like the pig area for multiplayer. Just it's a little bit cramped, but the cow area down there is humongous. So nice, big, huge, full cow operation. It'd actually be pretty nice on Lawfolds. Plus, you can make money real easy and buy a bunch of crap. Hey, what's going on, Aiden? Good to see you, bud. Was that a dig, Chuck? Am I getting digs for my own mods now? That's what they call a hired worker. It actually works really well. I need to stop this. Alright. Yeah, no, the hired workers actually work. They do on this map. You don't have any hedges. You don't have anything to keep them from not working. Awesome, dude. I'm glad. I don't get a lot of time to do those anymore, especially during the day. Um, yeah, maybe as the channel grows and becomes a little bit more popular, and hopefully, let's see. Well, Where's my other? Let me find. All right, there's that, and I'm gonna have to find my tipper trailer. Oh, where did you go? Let's see. All right, there it is. Where is it? Okay. Yeah, I don't get a big chance. Back to what I was saying, I don't get a huge chance to do those kind of day videos. I actually worked. I basically kind of did it like I did like a little mod review. Did the mod review kind of like I do live stream, just without anybody watching. It may sound kind of weird, but it worked. It worked. It was successful. That was kind of the first time me trying doing this and just recording it onto the hard drive versus streaming it live. So a few things I need to tweak in the settings to kind of get it to do a little bit better. It's kind of weird. I mean, you get a really good result when you do it directly off the console. But you also don't get the amount of time. I think you can only get it set and it'll only record like up to 30 minutes, and then you have to do like another video file, which sucks because you don't know when it stops. So anyway, it works pretty good. I wish I could do some more things, but yeah, it was good. I enjoyed doing it. Yeah, on this map, there's only one on this map. I kind of enjoy chasing all the nuggets down. If I know it's got it and they've hit them all throughout the map, I mean, at first it's a little aggravating, and then by the time you get 10, then it completely fills the whole map up. You're like, okay, yeah, I got to go pick these things up now. All right. So it works out pretty good. This guy gets about a lane and a quarter. That's about all he'll do. At some point, I want to go ahead and get two combines going. Would be my ideal situation. So maybe if I can sell some of this stuff, I can sell some of this out and move more towards that. It'd be kind of nice. I actually like running, especially long, straight. Feels like this. I love running double combines on it. Even in single player, it works so great. Yeah, this is a good one, B. I like it. I mean, I think I like it just because it's different than anything we have. I mean, it actually looks really, really good. I mean, guys that modded, I mean, they did a good job with it. So, yeah, so I'll be able to leave that there. I was looking at a couple of settings here, tweaking some stuff on my let's see here. Let's get rid of that and that. Alright, see how that does. Don't forget, if you want to, for your in or on your way out, don't forget to throw up a like on the video on your way out. And let's go ahead and pick some of this stuff up. The dual wheels, no. Y'all made me feel bad for having the dual wheels. Actually, you may not have. I can't remember. Someone gave me heck about it. Actually, I got this one because of the extended reach arm. I actually thought that I would probably at some point. I like the JCB, but I thought, especially with the manure, I could not remember if the JCB is very comfortable on using the buckets. I know you can do the one where it flops it out over and it gives you that extra extension on the JCB, but these bigger buckets don't really let you do that. So you've got to have, at least I thought may have to need the long reach arms on it. So, what's up, James? How you doing, buddy? Free chicken strip special. I hear you, man. Rocking the triples on the Challenger. Yeah, I mean, you know, might as well. Let's see. I don't have. How much manure do I have over here? One thing I'm kind of thinking about doing. Let me throw my help window on. Does it say in here? No, it doesn't. All right. I think I have a. Is it in here? Nope. It's not there. It's not in this either. All right. Okay. All right. Is in the animals section. Well, no. What I was looking for. Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah. You're right. My bad. So I got 56,000. So that's about a trailer and a half. What I would have. Yeah, I appreciate that. I was struggling. I keep thinking back to 15 where it was in 15 because we didn't have all this glorious UI here. All right. I got plenty of slurry to get started, so I'm contemplating. Once kind of get that one, that field's underway there. I think what I'm going to do, I've got a couple of grass fields around here. I've got one here above, in between 10 and 9. It's above all the small grid there. Yeah, it's not going to do it. So there's a little opening there. You've also got the field out there by the sheep, which I haven't done anything with. Then I've got field number 2, and then the two fields right behind it. So field 2 is grass, and the other one. So I'm thinking about running the plow through there and then planting grass down. At least maybe doing that today. Maybe can up the grass production because I'll be able to fertilize those fields instead of just them sitting around not doing anything. Thought that might be something worth doing today. So let's see. I've got that, and at least as far as I can. So I'll take this back down to the shop. Yeah, thank you, B. Helper H has a full grain tank. Of course he does. Alright. Alright, so here's field 2 right here. Now it's due to be cut, but it's was a field I just went in and planted grass over it, so it can't accept fertilization, so I'll just leave this here until I get some of the other ones done. Yeah, well, go ahead, James. What can you use to remove paint from a drawer that was painted lime green? Paint stripper's the easiest. If it's latex, fire. If it's latex paint, nothing really but a stripper can do it. But if it's got varnish on it underneath the paint that you want to try to salvage, then yeah, it's going to do the same. But yeah, now, there's a couple different kinds. There's kinds you need rubber gloves for, and then there's softer stuff that's more organic that you can do it with. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to zip this back, and we're going to go zip this back over to the farm, and then we'll see if we can't do some plowing with this thing, see how obviously it's going to do well. Let's see how long it's going to take me. Because sheep are probably going to take me about 5 minutes, even if I bought them now. I mean, this map is starting to get established, so it's probably I need to start speeding up time. Generally, I don't know, it's just the way that I typically tend to work on maps like this. I will kind of do it pretty slow, but allow myself enough work time. Because, you know, especially when you get some of this bigger stuff on here, it costs a lot to keep it running. So especially if you want to try to maximize your workday, slow your speed down. But generally, once you get things really up and moving, you get things all topped off, then you can start speeding it up as fast as you can keep up with it. And generally, that's usually 15x or 30x sometimes, especially once you really get a good stockpile of things going on. As long as you're making money. Biggest thing is keeping in front of the silage and the bales. You know, especially if you're doing silage bales, or if you're doing doing silage itself for your cow feed. your total mixed ration, then that's the biggest one. So I actually feel pretty good about this one. I've got quite a bit already kind of stocked, loaded, and ready to roll, so. My Easter was good, man. Thanks for asking. It's always good, man. Got to see some family, and of course, I see my family a good bit anyway. But it's always good on the special holidays to get together and get some of that good food, man. I love it. So I appreciate you asking. I hope everybody else's Easter was good. Yep. Well, at least it was just part of it. Hey, what's going on, Aunt Ed? How you doing, brother? Good to see you again. Let's get a decent, get a little decent boundary here. I'll probably bring the wheel over here and just clean up some edges, but get the basic outline. See how long it's gonna take me. I got my picture on Twitter. You know, I don't know. Let's see. I'm looking right now, James. Ah, nice, James. That's good. That gets a like. That's good, man. That's a good share. Hey, what's going on, AJ and Michael? All right, guys. Now the party can start. Everybody's here. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. I try, man. I enjoy those. Like I kind of said it earlier, I don't really get a chance to do much of those daytime kind of produced videos anymore. But yeah, it was fun. I definitely enjoyed it. It's going along, man. Got a table I'm building, and hopefully here probably be about 3 or 4 weeks to finish on that, and got some matching chairs to go with it. So yeah, things are good, man. I can't complain. Yeah, I've got them on here. I just haven't I haven't used them up yet. So Hey, what's going on, Spencer? I am from North Carolina. Yeah, man, it was good, man. It was a really good mod. I'd said kind of, especially at the end of that video. I mean, it does amaze me, and this is it's not really a rant. I kind of ranted in the video. I thought somebody would say something about that, but they didn't. Um, it's it's kind of weird sometimes. I mean, you think about how much modding has come, how far it's come, especially for console. This is something we've never seen in Farm Sim before, especially if if you've always known it just as a console. And if you a convert from console going to PC, and maybe 17 being your first run around with that, you kind of realize how deep the rabbit hole goes when it comes to mods and maps and all the other stuff. But tell you what, man, I know enough from my 3D modeling background that I have, which is not extensive, but it's enough to get by. I am absolutely amazed at what some of these modders do, the quality that comes for absolutely free, man. It just it still rolls me every time I think about it. So did PC got the mods though, didn't they? The CSC mods? I mean, PC got that too, didn't they? Oh, cool, Benson. Yes, Michael, that is it. This is gonna be grass. I just wanted to get it plowed up, that way I could fertilize it and maximize my grouse output here. Because I'm thinking I may try to get a big sheep deal just so I can use this grass. So if I can use the grass, then that's what I'll do. And what is up, Bird? I missed you a couple streams, man. Good to see you. Hope you had a good Easter. That's pretty good, James. Yes, I did see that, Benson. I'm not exactly sure what the update on it was. I knew there were a few things they need to fix, like the tires on the sprayer, the pull-behind trailer sprayer. The tires on that do not, they're narrow tires, but they still destroy the crop. No, I didn't get nothing back from him yet, AJ. I didn't message him to that. I don't really need to. Y'all don't let me forget, and after the end of the stream, I'm gonna message him on YouTube. Let's see what's going on. Chat froze. Yes, it sure did. Hang on, let me get that squared away. Yes, it does, Ant. So once you grab something, hang on. What's up, AK? Hey, Bird, I'll be doing multiplayer whenever neither they update the firmware from a stream device or whenever I send this one back and they send me a brand new one. Because right now I'm gaming in silence. Something's wrong with the firmware on a Mac. So I have problems and issues with it that when I'm in party I can't hear anybody. So it's kind of hard to do multiplayer when I can't tell nobody what's going on or what to do. You're playing Minecraft. Hey, I wanted to tell you, man, appreciate the shout out there on stream, man. That means a lot. I appreciate it. Well, say the same. See any of my guys that have never watched AK and Raging do their stuff and kind of watch their crew work along, man. It's good crew. It's enjoyable streams, so y'all go check them out. I think AK just hit 2,000 subs tonight. I think he's up to about 2009 or 10, so congrats to him are in order. No, what's up, Mariano? No, I don't. Honestly, I'm not. I'm honestly not sure. Now, I have seen that before. I've heard about it on the forums. People have said that that's an issue. I've never personally had it happen to me. But that doesn't mean anything. Better him than me, man. I just saw your first. I saw your first comment up there, Bird. That's kind of sketchy, man. I'm not gonna lie. Laying in the bed talking to you. Oh, yeah, I don't know, man. It actually goes. It's not too bad. Oop. I'm curious. I'm trying to think through your issue there, Mariano. When you, I mean, obviously it saved it. If you created a game and you didn't save it and you just quit, then it wouldn't give you anything. At least that's my assumption of how the save game works. Especially now, it depends if you're on computer or console, PC or console, because I'm on console, so that may be why we on console have never really seen corrupted data files. Yeah, I hear you, AK. When I think of using Discord for chat and live, yeah, I mean, I guess I could. I mean, I can input audio sources from anything. So I mean, I guess that wouldn't be totally out of the norm. I mean, I could certainly do that. I said, well, with multiplayer, I still can't hear anything. Whether it's coming from the computer, you're going to hear like a really bad echo. Trying to separate it out through Game Show and my stream device is where the problem is. So I don't hear anything from the game or anything. And then after about an hour, it'll kick in. So they said that was a firmware issue with the Mac. So they're supposed to be sending some type of a firmware update to everybody. So I should be expecting that next couple days. If it doesn't come through, then I'm going to send it back to them. They told me they'd send me a new one. So we'll see. Yeah, it's awesome, AK. Yeah, we kind of talked about it in the beginning that there was something going on with the creator of this map. Said that he tried to put more green or like use a green grass texture along with the dirt texture, and I'm not sure you guys would know because I know you've done some editing on maps, but it was like he couldn't put green grass with the texture that he chose, this like southwest texture. So I'm not sure if it's if you guys just get a one and all when you choose the Pacific region to kind of go after or not. But it seemed like the way he put it in the forums that he couldn't put green texture in here, which is kind of doesn't make any sense. Well, I am Bird. That's what I'm saying. I don't have any sound in my headphones. But it's going to get fixed here in a few. Because if their firmware doesn't update, or if it doesn't work, or there's something wrong with this unit, they're going to send me a brand new one. So it'll all be good. Oh. Well, I mean, it might be possible that when he picked this, maybe this Southwest texture is an all-in-all, and maybe he didn't have the option to put green grass with the dirt kind of rocky soil. I don't know. Yeah, I'm on Mac OS. Yeah, I think I'm on Sierra. Oh, you know what you could try to do, Mariano? If you still have some of the save game on that, try deleting the mod itself, the map. Now, I'm trying to think, which map was it? I want to say when Chellington first came out, sometimes if a map doesn't download on console, if the map doesn't download all the way to the point of like you get a full completion, like if your system falls asleep, even though it may let you load it in once it's trying to load save game and trying to access different areas of the map, or trying to access the console's trying to access multiple area uses of it, then it's possible that something in there gets messed up during a save game. Even if it's an emergency save, or they're trying to save something inside just for memory usage. So you might could try just deleting it. If you delete the mod itself, it's not going to delete your save game. Delete the mod and then just re-download it, and keep your PS4 on through the whole thing so that it doesn't fall asleep on it, and see if that kicks you out of that corrupted file mess. You already did that. Well, on console, I would say on PC there's a multitude of things it could be, but on console there's really only a couple it can be. If that's not it, then have you tried just doing a new save game, just completely all the way through? I mean, that would probably be my next one, was just keep the mod up, just do another save game and see if it pulls through. I don't know. I mean, I've not really had an issue with this one. Now, I know sometimes if they're going to update a map, they'll take it off the server, and sometimes the imprint of it will still be left there if it's not refreshed. But that doesn't sound like that's your issue. Well, I would maybe check the forums and see if there's anything on it, because if it's not either one of those, then honestly, man, I don't have a clue. I really don't. Oh, with the Dr. Evil pinky in the corner of my mouth of 1 billion. Nah, man, I'm just any plans for subs. I mean, you know, honestly, I would love to be able to do this enough to where, you know, the streaming could help afford the habit. We'll just say that. You know, to where you know, getting donations, you got enough subs where chat's just really booming all the time, and things going on left and right. I mean, I'd love to be in that atmosphere, but you know, just kind of letting it come. I never even really thought I'd get this far. So, you know, I mean, the fact that I'm here is okay with me. I mean, I actually, when I hit 500, I was like, this is crazy. I even think my wife said that too. You know, I told y'all I used to go in and like, we would wake up in the morning and stuff, and I'd look at my phone and go, I'm at 340. She'd be like, what? 340 people want to watch you drive a tractor around the field? I was like, yup. So, that was always fun times. And then I'd up that number, you know, I'd be like 354, 375, you know, just keep going up and up. She just, you know, she just kept doing her eyebrows. I was like, wow. So then that got me wanting to expand, going to X-Plane, do the whole flight sim stuff, do that whole live stream. I'm really looking forward to that one. That's gonna be my bread and butter. I'm so excited for that one. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'll keep doing it as long as I can, and as long as family life and schedule right now will allow it. But honestly, if you wanted my actual true opinion on it, honestly, it's so the wife would get off my case about it, and I would love to be able to actually do it as a part-time job. That would be the ideal. If I ever make it to that point, will be the question. But as for a goal I set myself, that would be the goal. What's going on, Chad? Good to see you, man. I feel like this tractor is struggling. It's the way this thing's struggling. Yes, I saw that, man. They had that on the news today, man. Reset the SMS and pray on the Mac yet too. That's a good one, Ryan. AJ will like that one. I will set a new trend, man. They'll be interviewing me on some kind of ridiculous digital show, asking me, what was your secret to success, man? I'll be like, I just brought back MySpace. No, I have not reset any of that stuff. I actually called the company about it, and they were aware of it already. They'd already had been filtering a lot of their people's complaints about losing audio. They said it was something in regards to Sierra running system with Mac. So they said that this firmware update should fix the issue, but if not, they thought it could be a possible something wrong inside the hardware, not making a good connection, or something possibly broke. So I was like, I'll send it back to y'all, and y'all can send me a new one. You got it set up. Yeah, it's been a while since I did it, but I mean, that setting yeah, because that was something we used to do that in X-Plane all the time. Yeah, but no, I mean, I wouldn't think PRAM is going to have any kind of an issue on an audio device, because I'm not picking it up. It's really doesn't have anything to do with my computer. My audio comes out of the controller and goes into my streaming device, where the HDMI feed from the TV and the console's coming from. So my audio disconnect has nothing to do with the computer. My audio disconnect is inside of the streaming device. If I just plug, audio sources, I could audio source it into the computer and route it that way. It's a little bit more of a workaround, but it's not quite as easy and tidy as it is going straight into the streaming device. And I have a little bit more control with it coming out of there, so that's the only reason. So really setting PRAM's not really going to affect anything. Yeah, I like these plows, B. They're good. I like them a lot. I mean, the thing is, especially if you've got an already, if you've got an area that's already worked, and it's a square, then the workers actually do a really good job with these plows, and they don't leave them little jagged little triangles and stuff in there. So, I mean, I actually like these. They work really well. Getting a good, nice straight line on these if your tractor will run straight on it. Doesn't always happen, but Limpkin and 2 Jimpas. Yeah, if it would pull it, that would actually be awesome. Let's try it on the next one, Ryan. That's a great one. Let's try it. I'm going to go buy another Jimpa. I've already got the Limpkin over there hooked up to the 2 mower decks set up. If it's enough space, I don't know that I could roll with this one, because I think this is the 5.7. I might have to get the medium-sized one. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, James, you're right about that, man. Yeah, you know, it's not that I get tired of them. I can usually just notice that when the views keep going down on videos, you know, I mean, I think people just kind of, I mean, I can only play on those maps so long. Even though I really wanted to do some more on the pig map, I was like, well, I've done, you know, 2 or 3 good solid episodes on it, so I might break into something a little different and come back and do this one. This one actually, for whatever reason, got a lot of views on this, especially early on. It seemed like there's pretty decent interest in it, so I figured I would keep back and do. So I'll probably go back and eventually do logging. I was watching AK do some logging today, and I gotta admit I kind of was a little bit nostalgic for getting back on it myself. Come on, man, I can see the finish line. I really want to try this 2 Jimpa thing and see if it actually works. It used to be a lot of fun, AJ. I'm still really good at it. It's just it doesn't behave the same. The logs don't behave the same. You know, especially on console, you get a lot of laggy issues with the logs, and the physics of them bouncing in between on the forks is just annoying. We don't have a lot of those. I was watching AK just use some you know, decent like FDR stuff, like the gantry crane stuff. I was like, man, why couldn't they have something like that on console? It's a perfect mod for, especially something that you would actually see in real life. So I don't know. I mean, obviously none of their mods are coming to console, but it was good. I missed it. A lot of wood chipping, yeah. Alright, let's see if I can dig up where my Limpkin stuff is. Yeah, well, I mean, really the logging needs an upgrade on everything. You know, it's essentially the same vanilla, you know, logging that was on PC. The difference is PC had mods that kind of were able to fix it, and console does not get those fixed mods. So if they don't, and I'm talking about they as in Giants, if they don't fix it, then it don't get fixed. Come on. There we go. I don't think, I'm probably going to have to get the smaller one. Giddy bee. Well, you know, there's some mods in here that don't look great on, yeah, so I'll have to maybe do the smaller ones. They do work. You know, you can say that. Now, I don't know. I don't know if they work great. Let's see here. So it actually would pull it in. Yeah, I don't think this is even worth it. Yeah. That was a good thought, though. It was worth a shot. I'd have been the man of the hour if that actually worked. Everybody been doing it. Yeah, no, I know that. Well, that may be. I just saw AK using just simple crane mods to load up logs in and out. So if you got big piles and stuff, I mean, it wasn't anything complicated. It wasn't anything that looked terribly, fantastically great. But you know, from what I could see, it was picking the logs up and putting them in the trailer, which is more than I can say of anything else that we have on console at the moment that actually works worth a flip. Most of it, you know, there's some good tries. They just don't offer the fix that we really need on the logs, which is a shame. Because that you know, fixing the sim, that doesn't fall on the modders to do that. Most of them are being paid nothing besides what they make in donations, and Giant stands to benefit from it. So if they put the mods out there and fix the game and make the game what it is, then you know, console gets left hanging to dry because Giants doesn't ever update anything for them. So. Yeah, I think the one he had. I don't know if he's still bouncing in and around stream or not. It was the one that had the big old, the big old huge gantry saw on the end of it. It had a big old extendable table so you could cut trees up in different lengths or whatnot. But you pulled it all the way to the back and plowed it. I mean, and then cut it up. It's actually pretty nice. I mean, it didn't look like $1,000,000, but you know, it looked like it worked. Alright, so I'll go put this back up over here. We'll go and grab the cedar, which I think is at the other end of the map. Dadgummit. Oh man. Not sure what happened to my stuff. Chat and everything's gone. I wonder if YouTube must be having an issue. Huh. Let's see if I can see what's going on here, guys. That is weird. Yeah, because I lost, yeah, it must be a YouTube issue because I lost all my, yeah, so it looks like YouTube's having some issue, at least with my stream anyway. Looks like chat went out, and this little I don't know what the heck's going on down here with my little sub thing, so I'm just going to hide that for right now. I know the frame rates have been jumping in and out like random stuff. See if I can throw some stuff on here and see if I can fix it. I'm assuming you guys aren't seeing any chat. Hang on a minute. Okay, yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I'm not, yeah, you'll have to access it on something else. I'm not sure what. I've got it actually, I've got it up, but for whatever reason it's not showing through. It's like it's not loading. Try to go back to Outback here and see if I can get something going on. Looks like everything that feeds out of YouTube though is not working right. Yeah, let me pull me a new window in here and see if I can get something going on here. That's aggravating going through without no chat. Let's see, let's pull us a new chat window out here. Yeah, I can usually tell when I'm trying to load around. I mean, they've been messing around with this new user interface. Yeah, see, it's requiring authorization and all this funky stuff. Oop. It barreled through, but frame rates are terrible. Now I know that's a YouTube issue there. Alright, we'll see how long it lets me do it. Yeah. It's back. We'll see how long it hangs around for. Oh man, it went away already. Wow. Okay. Well, we just have to. I'll try to read some stuff out if I need to. We'll see if it can hang on long enough for me to get some things kind of completed here. Let's see now. What do I need to do? Dadgummit. Done got me all off my game here. Let me try one more thing. Let me try one more thing before I stop here. Well, doesn't look like it's going to want to put it in here, which is a shame. I'm not sure what's going on here. Let's try one more thing. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Keep working on it here and see if I can get something going on. Yeah. There's something going on with YouTube right now. It is oh shoot, come on. So I'm trying to switch it up and pull another window down. See if I can get the chat to activate that way. All right, let's try this. This will be the last thing I can try. Come on. All right, there it is. We'll see how long it stays up. All right, we're back on, at least for the time being. And what is going on, Jamie? How you doing, buddy? Come in here, we'll grab this cedar. We'll throw some seed up on that field we just plowed there. And I actually I need to come over here and empty this. I forgot about my harvester over here. Whoops. Alright, I think things are up and running right now. Let me know if you got any more problems or if something freezes out on it again. I'm not really paying all that close attention to the actual stream frames per second, but let me know if something drops or it gets really jumpy or something like that. And nothing I can really do about that. I've got great internet, or at least right now I do. So it's got to be on the receiving end of it. So just let me know what it does, and we'll just go from there. Let's see, 43. I'm just gonna go ahead and take us back and dump it. Alright, cool deal. Hopefully things will, I'm not sure what's going on with my sub bar down there too. That's another based off of YouTube, so I'm not sure, basically get that out of a URL. So something's going on with the way YouTube's shooting all that stuff out. So. It's not me, man. It's the connection's actually. I mean, I've got great internet right now. It's just where it's feeding into. I guess YouTube. It's just not. It's not bandwidth wise. It's just not doing what it normally does. So, yeah, that's a good one though. Yeah, it's free at Mickey D's. Oh, nice, Michael. It's fun. I mean, honestly, I probably enjoyed when I found out you had to compact it and then you could level it and virtually move the grass around and stuff. I mean, dude, I had to put so many hours into that. I mean, you guys want to know why I'm good at leveling anything? That's why. I did it all the time when I first started doing this. It's all I did was level crops, level silage, level anything. I was like one of my first videos that I ever did. Welcome back, James. That's another reason I like that trailer, man. It's got a really high lift on it. Thanks for the warning. What warning did you receive that you're thanking me for? Or are you talking about James being back? Uh-oh, you got even with friend and his wife. His name wasn't Bear, was it? Oh, James said, yeah. I kind of thought about that when I saw what James said. I was like, oh yeah, he's talking about James. Hurry, everybody leave. Well, I have to ask you, James, what you did to get even with him. Yeah, it's got to be the next part of the conversation. Shoot, I think I have crop destruction on. Let me see. Yep. I could be driving through the middle of that field. Y'all saw it coming. Y'all knew what I was going to do. Yeah, because I think if I drive across there, if I go from one side all the way to the other and stop, I think he'll stop there every time and assume that he's done. Yeah, he's about full again. Oh, there he is. I really probably need that little auger wagon that come off the that Homer pack. I like that little thing with the little double narrow wheels. That's a pretty cool little mod. I like that one. I actually had a good time doing the sugar beets yesterday. It was actually pretty fun. Alright, now let me get back to doing what I was doing before. Man, y'all are quiet tonight. Must be some tired eyes out there. You signed him up for a free weekend timeshare at the newest resort in Florida. Oh man. I would be so ticked, man, if I got there and was like, what the heck? Alright, I'll make sure this is over to grass before I start throwing some stuff down here. Appreciate the sub there, Mariano. I think that's probably repeating off earlier. It's finally updating, and that might be why your must be your name that's not displaying there, and it must be just because it's too long. So, everybody's wondering what that big space is. That's for Mariano. So appreciate your sub. Hey, James. It'd be nice you'd, if old Austin and his boys were in here. You can talk all you wanted to with them. What's up, TikTok? Warn you, man, we got a bunch of no talkers in stream tonight. Things are mighty quiet tonight. I think OAK stream must have worn out. But it's good to see you, man. How are you? Yeah, I think that's something we've always been wanting in console. We we've started getting some of the placeables. I know. I guess probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago they started. They gave us a lot of the slurry placeables that you can place all out throughout the map, and it always pulls from a single slurry source, whatnot. Then we finally got the seed placeables for the seeds, fertilizers, solid, liquid. We got all that stuff. I think we just got the pig food silo, which was, I'm surprised they gave us all those, but I'm not complaining. But I've always thought, it's simple placeables, that I've always thought that we really needed more of, especially on the console, because we always get strapped with, just a lack of organization to put stuff, and the inability to, add or take things out the way we see fit, kind of make things our own farm, which has always been a little bit lacking, which is unfortunate, but, it is what it is. Spaceballs is a good one, man. It's always good for a laugh. I mean, at least you can pull it in to monitor the editor, and you can change some things up, or you can add some hard placeables here and there. But we get a few sheds here and there. We got this old kind of barn-looking something or another the other day, and it's all right. But I don't know. That's a touchy subject. 7 days. Where you going, James? You on Xbox Tick? And you too, Spencer? I hear you. It's kind of funny. I mean, I mean, you'd think this is like an Xbox stream or something. I mean, I actually say that it's PS4, but I don't think I have, but maybe a handful of PS4 guys. Everybody else is Xbox. But everybody in this stream, all the regulars, man, everybody on here is all Xbox. What's wrong with that, Vincent? Oh man. Here we go. My spoof movies still are Airplane, and any of the Leslie Nielsen stuff, any of the Naked Gun series, Police Academy, any of those, man, all of those are good. I love them. Boom. Okay. Michael, are you on, I got you on my friends list. Whoops. Haters gonna hate. And he listens to Taylor Swift. Alright, so I'll run that back over here. Yeah, he said haters gonna hate. You know, like that song, Shake It Off. Haters gonna hate, 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 hate. What's wrong with T-Swift? Oh. Nah, there's nothing wrong with it, man. Nothing wrong with it. Going to Cali. I hear you. You're gonna be oh, what's the saying? You're gonna be a fish out of water, Mr. Louisiana, all the way down in Cali. Nothing but everything. Alright, let's see here. Golly, they're still doing really good. Oh, that's because I've been running on 5X. Alright, let's go grab another. Yeah, let's grab another one of these. Yeah, that's good, man. This is a heck of a long field. Tick, you and Spence, what y'all's favorite maps to play right now? What are y'all into? Which one? Now that I know that I was assuming you guys were PC players. I guess just coming over from AK stream, I figured you guys were PC, but that doesn't mean anything. I've got PC and actually no. I was about to say all of my mods now are all PC. They've all deserted me. What's y'all's favorite map y'all into right now? American Outback. Yeah, I'll send you one, Michael. Yeah, because I'm starting to get itchy about doing some multiplayer. All right. Yeah, I guess so. Honestly, I don't really go back on it. Well, no, you weren't, Ryan. And Jules wasn't either. I guess the only one that deserted me was Chuck. Oh, it's all right though. It's all good. Yeah, I'm not sure I mean, the PS4 community. I mean, like Bandit, he's not even in it no more. He didn't play Farm Sim. Dan Ladd, he was kind of like the co-founder on that. He's from the UK and did a lot of Farm Sim. And then I guess like when the first mods and when he saw how slow the mods were rolling out and the first maps came out, he was just like done with it. And he never ever got back in it. So that was just me there for a while, and there's a couple of really active guys on there. Um, there was, but I think in all things, especially PS4 community wise, they're not really set up that great. They're hard to interact with, even from my perspective. Like I've even still got the app on the phone, and they're just really hard to interact with people. It's hard to message them. It's hard to reply back and forth to post. And when you're going back through reading the post of who's replied to who, it's ridiculous how it looks. Like it's hard to see where the conversations start and end. So that kind of makes it a tough sell. So I won't say that I dropped out of doing anything with the community, but I had to stop with it because it just got aggravating after a while. It's just like, this is ridiculous. There's a few guys that kind of keep going with it, but yeah, for the most part, it is pretty quiet. I think that always happens too, especially when you're looking at when you've got a game that's been out for, well, what, Farm Sim's about since October, so December, this is 3, 4, so almost 6, almost 7 months now. We're working on 7 months, so that that in itself is a pretty good span. And for a community to still be actively playing the sim, then I think that's probably what most of the quieting down is. I hear you, Tick. Yeah, I've got a 4-year-old, man, and she's all the time coming up here and, Daddy, we drive tractors. Yes, we can. Of course, my wife, she just sits back here and just rolls her eyes. I'm like, yes, we can drive some tractors. Yeah, I'm sure that's what it is. It was jumping when we first started it up. Because we had a YouTube channel and stuff to kind of coincide with it, and everything. I'll say everything seemed to work pretty well with it. It wasn't too big, and we got a couple of guys in there just spam the heck out of it. And I think after a while, people just, especially once you find a crew to be with. Any of you guys that do multiplayer, you know as well as I do, you play with people, especially if it's the same people and you kind of know what those people like to do and the ops they like to do, whether it's harvesting. It's like Chuck. If Chuck came back today and said, "Hey man, I got a PS4 for whatever, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna thank you, Zolt Markali. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that sub." If Chuck came back and put something in there, was like, "Hey man, I'm coming back," then I know a few things of what Chuck's going to want to do, and what he does like to do, and what he can do. And the communities are always a good way to like find new people that are replying and active in the sim. That's always a good way to meet new people. But if once you meet those people, then you typically kind of tend to stay with those people because you don't really have to go in there and constantly kind of figure out how to work around them or how to talk to them. It just makes it so much easier. Yeah, man. Well, same way. Xbox the same. I used to be Xbox. I used to do Xbox all the time, and then for whatever reason, I got with a friend that had a PS4, and I decided to buy a PS4, and then I don't even play with that friend anymore. So I'm back in the field a lot. I know I wouldn't necessarily feel so bad being multiplayer. Of course, would have a full grain tank. I guess that's what fertilizing 3 times gets you. Let's see what we got here. I want to go buy some more cows. Yeah, you try. Benson, are you on PS4, Benson? Is that what you mean by yeah, you try? Yeah, you try to meet people on there? Yeah. Well, you just roll with us. We're doing some multiplayer here. If you're on PS4, then ew, what is in the bottom of that cup? Sorry. Saw something in the bottom of my cup, and I don't want to drink it now. Nice, man. Let's see. Let's go ahead and add us a few more. Let's add fit. What am I at? 35. So let's even it up. 50 strong. 50 strong. Try to meet people. Are you being facetious? Are you being funny? Or are you? Because there's a website we call them. It's like farmersonly.com. If you try to meet people, you just roll with me, man. I'm a grass man. I can't stand doing that out of. I can't stand filling it out of corn. Yeah, we're going to roll this up here. Let's go and top the cows off. Get that done, taken care of. Make sure we're empty out the tip side on the left. There we go. Alright, let's see. Honestly, I don't know what the milk prices are because they don't put them on here. I guess you could once you know how much you've got in the tank, you can see how much. But I don't think they're in the sale. I don't think they're on the sale sheet here. And nothing there. Finances. I mean, you see sold milk. That's about the only thing you can do. So I'm making. Well, now I'm at 17,414. Um, Yeah, well, I can see it right here on the sheet. So every day you can see it go up versus how many cows I've got. So we're it was 16, 17, but I'm not sure what the actual milk price is. I don't think it used to be. I don't even ever know if it was here, but it seems like that it was in a statistic page. But it never changes. It's just set from whatever the map creator sets it at. It doesn't fluctuate from my understanding. It's always the same depending on how many cows you got. You always get the same. Just multiplied per liter of milk. Yeah, it's not. Not the actual what the price is per liter. I mean, I can see everything else about the milk, but since we don't actually pump it out and sell it, I don't think they display it anymore. It used to. I mean, I remember in 15 it used to put on there how much it is, but it's not in the sale sheet or anything, so I don't know where it's at, honestly. Alright, and let's go ahead and throw. What else I got left? All right, let's grab a couple grass bales. So that's 10,000. So I at least need. We'll grab 3. Yeah, it is different from map to map, but it's still. It used to put on there what it was updated at, but it doesn't anymore. So it doesn't tell you anywhere on here on this map what the actual price per liter is, and it hasn't for a long time because I've always tried to figure that out. But it is different depending on what the map modder themselves, what they've set that price at. It's different at Lawfolds. You'll make more money at Lawfolds with cows than you will here or Oldstream. You know, whether it's a $1.75 or whether it's $2.30. I mean, I have no idea. You just have to do the math and take the per milk and then divide it by how many ever, I guess. Well, she don't even know how you do that. You'd have to backward engineer you some math on that one. I know, that would be cool. I mean, that's one of those things that's always kind of like blown my mind. All right, so we'll leave that one there. So whenever it does go down, that'll take that grass bale. I know, man. That's kind of what I thought. I mean, PC guys have had the ability to sell milk for a long time. But not us. I mean, just think about it, dude. We're just now getting a water trailer. This game's been out 6 months, and we're just now getting a stinking water trailer. Like, you've got to be kidding me. I mean, at least it works. I mean, I'll at least give them that. Alright, let's see. So I've got a lot of grass bales in here. At some point I'll probably need to cut some more up. Alright, let's see what else. Anything big. Water. Yeah, we're going to do water. That's good, B. Going to go fill this thing back up. So the good thing is, this thing does actually fill up in the river. I can't remember exactly. There's actually a really good place. Let me see if it's over here. It's one of these, but it's a nice kind of. Is this it? No, because these are all rocks. Yeah, this will work. Yeah, this is it. You kind of got to back down in here, unless you want to, pay for it out of a. But it does have it. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yes, I have tried Thornton. I had Thornton set up as a multiplayer silage. So pretty much everything, running chaff, running grass, running, any and all in between was going to be the main play of the game on that one. But I've only done like 1 or 2 kind of like setup episodes. That's all I've done with it. But it's going to be a multiplayer one. Oh shoot, dadgummit. What in the world? Alright, let's try that again. I don't mind Thornton, actually. I mean, I kind of like it. It's different. It's kind of the same to his maps that he's done. But it does have quite a good little different feel to it. But it's really made for silage. It's perfect for silage. Get stuck in the lake on 13. Talking about this map or Thornton? Yeah, I'll have to go back. Oh, you're talking about Thornton. I'll have to go back and look and see that one. I was actually over there today. Um, Messing around with it, messing with those the CSZ mod pack. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I was messing with Thornton there for a while and messing with that little mod pack on there, and got back some of my stuff and started selling some of those things so I can make room for some of the tools on that mod pack. Boy, come on. Come on. Yeah, I'll have to go down there and see what you're talking about. Because I don't think, as far as I remember correctly, there's not going to be a update on that one. It kind of is how it's going to be. That's why I released it on PC first. Alright, water's done. Straw, come back and do that later. So I guess it'll be a good stopping point for me tonight. Really about my 2-hour mark. So sorry it's a little bit slow night tonight. I think I was dealing with connection issues and all the other stuff. Just was one of those nights. So tomorrow hopefully will be better. Maybe you guys can drink some coffee before you show up in the next late stream. Michael, I'm gonna send you a let's see. Let me send my movie to do this. Hang on just a minute. Hey, appreciate that, Spencer. Thank you guys for the sub. Thank you guys for stopping in, man. We'll enjoyed it, man, as always. It's all good, Chuck. Yes, sir, Tick. Y'all have a good man. What was that doing there? Oh, yeah, yeah. All right, Michael, you on are you on Facebook? Do you like FTG on there yet? You Benson, you have. I know you have. Oh, that's good, James. Hey, thank you, Seb Schultz. Appreciate that, man. What was the picture next to Bears? That's hilarious. Oh, man. To your email. All right, I don't believe I have your email, Michael. At least I don't think I do. Oh yeah. No, I do. Actually, let me see if I do, because I actually cleaned out a bunch. Yeah. Shoot, I did. Yeah, just send me an email. Just say yo or something like that in it, and I'll forward you back my um, I'll forward you back my gamer tag, and same with you, Benson. And we start doing some multiplayer and stuff. You guys, y'all, be more than welcome to join in. Um, Hopefully, maybe I'd like to be going by the beginning of the next week. We'll see how things roll. Yep, sounds good. Yes, James. Good night to you, pal. You have your safe as well. No, you'll be around for a little bit longer. I forgot you're not leaving out. So okay, well, I guess wrapping up here. Special thanks to AK again on this stream. If you guys haven't followed him, pretty good PC streamer. He's been extremely super supportive of me, which I certainly appreciate. So if you hadn't gone to give him a follow as well, go sub to him after you sub to me. And I'm up to 577. So yeah, tonight's been a good night. So who else? We got Peter Finnegan, Limits TikTok. Good to meet you, Tick and Spencer and Mariano. Seb and Zolt, maybe next time we'll get a chance to meet you guys in chat. Thank you for your subscriptions, and you guys don't forget to like the video on your way out. I'm going to try to tomorrow will be a back and forth, a iffy day on streaming. If not tomorrow, definitely Thursday. But I'm going to try my best to stream some tomorrow, hoping that something else maybe comes out in the works. I always love it when mods come out because it makes me get excited again. It makes me expect more. Who knows? Maybe something will come out. But enjoyed it as always, and I will be back tomorrow. Good to see you guys. Yes, sir. Good to see you, Mariano. Dreaming on Mega the Geek. Yeah, no. No, man. Just trying to get some stuff squared away here. So that's it for me tonight, guys. We'll definitely catch you hopefully tomorrow evening. Should be about the same time. So we'll see you then.